Bye, Pumpkin. You be a good boy. You be a good boy for Daddy, okay? I love you. Bye, Tyson. Bye, buddy.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I am doing my first solo adventure. It's not really a big one, it's just a dry run. I'm going to be going down to High Banks Metro Park to meet up with the Columbus Litas as a practice run or dry run for Babes Ride Out, which is coming up in like 2 weeks, which is really exciting, really nerve-wracking. I've never ever in my life gone on a trip by myself that far before. So I got the bike all loaded down, as you guys saw earlier in the video, and yeah, we'll just see how this goes. I've stopped a couple times already, checked to make sure that, you know, my tarp hasn't come undone around my tent and whatnot, but we're gonna go out, go have a good time hanging out with our fellow Litas, and I think some people are going to be setting up tents just to practice doing it or whatever. I might do that. I don't know yet. I've already practiced setting mine up in the backyard. It's pretty easy. But yeah, figure I'd bring you guys along with me for the ride. It's been a while since we've done a video. And I can definitely, when I get home, go through my camping gear, unload my bag, and show you guys all the crap I can fit in there. I have a Nelson Rig Highway 1 bag, and I will be completely honest with y'all, it's like the closest thing I can get to having a real life Mary Poppins bag. You know, the bag that she had, the carpet bag, where she like just pulled anything and everything out of? Yeah, that's almost what this Nelson Rig feels like. So I can definitely show you guys everything I can fit, because I have to unpack it anyways when I get home, because next weekend Devin and I are going down to West Virginia for Memorial Day weekend to hang out with his family. Not sure if we'll do a video yet. That's going to be total discretion of the family if they want to be included or not in a video, and if not, that's fine. Totally going to respect their privacy with all that. Gotta slow down. It gets to 40 up here. But yeah, totally respect the family if they want their privacy. That's totally fine with me. Not everyone wants to put their face on the internet, which is cool. So I am about 40 minutes out, so not quite halfway there yet, but I will definitely pull the camera back out as soon as I get a little closer, and I will see you guys there. Okay, so we have made it to the park, Now we gotta figure out where this meadow area is. Definitely not here. I have no idea where I'm going. I've never been in this park before. Just trying to figure out where I need to go. Don't mind me. Y'all look at the puppies. Okay, so I have no idea. I have no idea where I need to go. Not sure. Hey, I know that. I'll follow them. Maybe, if I can get out. They're going. I can catch up. Maybe. But a motorcycle, a female motorcycle went that way, so maybe I need to go that way too. All right. Well, like I said, never been here before. Definitely not catching up to that other motorcyclist, but I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. I mean, come on, how big can this park be? It's only a metro park, which means it can be pretty freaking big. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to read signs as I go through here. Big Meadows, that's where I need to go. That is exactly where I need to go, is the Big Meadows picnic area. I knew I'd remember it once I saw the name. I knew it was Meadows something. Kind of like riding through the park though. It's so pretty, so green. I'm not surprised there's a lot of traffic. It is a beautiful day today. It's been so frozen and cold and wet and rainy in Ohio this year. Got to take advantage of these beautiful days while we can. Okay. Not here. Yes, here. Okay. Oh, wait, I think I know her. Oh, I can't. Jen? Jen? Is that her name? Jen? Hi.
Hello.
Good. How are you? So, as promised, I told you guys that I would show you all the stuff that I was able to fit in this awesome bag that I bought from... I found this, it's Nelson Rig. I found it on Amazon. I don't remember what the price was. I can link that down below. But I ended up not filming as soon as I got home because I was pretty tired, went to bed, and then went to work. Didn't feel like doing it yesterday. So here we are like 2 days later. So, but this is the Nelson Rig bag right here. Oh. As you can see, it's pretty big. So I'm gonna put it back down on the chair and I'm gonna start pulling everything out to show you guys what all fits in it. So we'll start with this top part up here. Ignore the click-clacking. My dogs are walking around right now. So, here we go. I got this cinch bag right here, full of my clothes and stuff. That's probably like enough for a weekend getaway like Babe's Ride Out's gonna be. And then I have this camping and travel pillow, which is really nice. I'm not a big fan of the air pillows. Something about the way it sounds. I don't really care for that. So there's that. So this is a little solar panel that will charge up my battery pack. So I just connect it to there and let the sun charge it up for me. That way I can charge up my GoPro, my phone, my flashlights, you know, all of that rechargeable stuff. Little collapsible fork. Gotta have the s'mores and the hot dogs when you're camping. It's a must. How do you go camping and not have s'mores? Come on. Small little utility knife. It's brand new. It's pretty sharp. Gotta be careful not to cut myself, but these always come in handy whenever you're camping. So the nice thing about this Nelson rig bag is it's actually got two little, I don't know how well you can see it, two little net straps, pouches, things, whatever, that can Velcro shut, so you can store a couple things off to the side. I have my other flashlight here with little rechargeable cord, so it's a rechargeable flashlight. It's pretty bright, got a couple different settings. It's not a bad flashlight. And if you guys are interested in any of this stuff, I will link as much of it as I can down below in the description. So that's all that I've had in this top part. So now, if I can find a zipper, we're going to open up this main compartment here. And once I have this bag empty, I'll show you guys a little bit more to the bag. Oh, here comes Devin to ruin the video. Sir, I'm trying to record here.
Oh, this is bringing another camera.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Yes,
you can come out.
Alright, so let's get back into this. And so this is the main compartment area, which, like I said, I'll show you guys a little more. So this is my folding collapsible chair. It's really nice. It's honestly about the size of like a water bottle. I mean, cheap little collapsible pitch, just for size reference. Which I like this chair, and the reason I got this one is because it can support up to 300 pounds, which I'm not there, but I was pushing it a couple months ago. Finally back down off that, which is a good thing. Little insulated camping mug if I want to do like some coffee or hot chocolate in the mornings. Little bag of toiletries, you know, medicine, deodorant, toothbrush, toothpaste, yeah. I just heard the door open again. I guess he was just letting the dogs in. Blue, it's okay. Blue, it's okay. You get over there and you watch your dad out the window. It's fine. You don't have to be out every minute. This is my little personal mess kit. Mess kit, cooking kit thing, whatever. So, Blue. So, nice little plate. I threw in my dishwash stuff in there. Has a little plastic cup. Bought a little collapsible cutlery kit, so there's a fork, knife, and spoon in here. And then a little skillet. Put that all back together now. It just collapses down nice and small. Little spatula to go with it. It's so cute. Look how little. It's so cute. Blue. Shh. Shh. It's okay. Got myself a battery pack that I was talking about, which is what I can hook up to that solar charger. And this thing is actually really cool. I'll definitely have Devin help me link this in the description for you guys, but you turn it on and here's your charge for what this battery pack is at, and you can, what's that? I'm not sure what that does, but there's a couple different buttons. This has even got like a nice bright flashlight on it. Try not to blind you guys, but as you can see, pretty bright. And it has a couple different settings too. So, and on the side you can have, there's pretty neat. There's outlets and then there's USB ports. Blue, quit your whining. Everything is fine. So yeah, this is just nice to have, so that way if you have a bunch of electronics to charge up, like, you know, cell phones and cameras, if you're trying to make videos out moto camping, whatever, it's great to have. It's a little on the heavy side, but definitely worth it. Got myself my jet boil. This is my sleeping bag. Folds down pretty small. I also bought myself a sleeping blanket. Devin was trying to argue with me saying that I don't need this, but I actually have iron deficiency anemia, which means my blood doesn't have enough iron in it. And if you know anything about that, it makes it really, really easy for you to get cold at night. So, or just cold in general, not even just at night. It makes it really easy for you to get cold. So I like to have this extra blanket to know that I'm not going to freeze my butt off. I'm excited to use that. I haven't used that yet. Fire starters. If you're ever going to be cooking over fire, it's nice to have those because you're not always guaranteed to have good seasoned dry wood. Now, Blue, your whining is going to ruin everything. It's going to ruin the video. People are going to think I'm abusing you. You're not being abused. You're just being a butthead. You're just being a butthead. Anyway, this I actually bought from Ride to Food's website. It's actually a microfiber towel. And, you know, I'm going to show you guys just how freaking big this towel is. Like, and it packs up so small, too. I mean, itty bitty, like smaller, just as small as a regular water bottle. So, let me see. Can I fit this whole thing in here? Maybe y'all can see. This is nice. And, you know, I'm not exactly a small girl, but, like, when I go to take a shower and I need something to dry off with, it actually wraps around me pretty decently. So, I can say I'm pretty happy with this. I'm anxious to see how well it actually dries. I've heard it's really good, so I'm excited to try it out and let y'all know how that goes. Will that fold up one more time? I don't know. We're just gonna fold it and throw it away. We'll worry about fixing it proper later. But yeah, when you're like moto camping or backpacking, even just camping in general, it is good to have stuff that can pack down small because space is super limited, especially when you're carrying everything on your back or carrying everything on your motorcycle. I'll mess with that later. And then I also have my sleeping pad, my little air mattress pad. I won't worry about showing you guys that in total detail right now because y'all will see it when I go to Babes Right Out. All right, so that is the empty. So this Nelson rig bag, it's also got exterior pockets, one here and then two on the sides. So I will hopefully not knock everything off. I'm going to go ahead and open up the side closest to me and show you guys what I have stored in there. Come on, open up. So the nice thing about the Nelson rig bag is it comes with its own rain fly. The only downside is I can't really use it on my bike because of my sissy bar. So when I have my bag down, the sissy bar actually sticks up. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it sticks up about that high behind it. So it doesn't actually come down all the way to the bottom. So I might just get some dry sacks or even just line the inside of this with like a thick plastic trash bag. So that way if I do get caught in the rain on my trip, it won't soak everything in here. Okay, and that was all that I had on that side. I just left that on the side because I figured it's better to have that easily accessible in case I do run into a rainstorm. All right. So now this front pocket. Extra fuel for my jet boil because I can only fit one fuel canister in it. This is my little lantern that I can hang up inside of my tent. So there's a little power button right here. Oh, that's bright. And then a lower setting. And then this is a cool little like orange amber setting, like a nightlight. And then it has this other setting where it like flickers. It flickers like a candle. I might use that. Not gonna lie. And then of course, it's got a charger cord. And this part right here, this silicone part, actually glows in the dark, which is pretty neat. Like, I haven't seen something like that before, but I've also not been camping since maybe I was like right out of high school, which was like 10 years ago already. And this has its own special charger. It's not a USB-C. It's got its own special charger, so I try to make sure I keep that attached so I don't lose it when I'm not using it. Dude wipes. No matter where you're going camping, baby wipes, facial wipes, dude wipes, whatever. Wipes are nice to have to help clean up all that dirt and grime. Then I've got some hand warmers in case it gets really cool out. Because like I said, I do chill very easily, especially like my hands and my feet. So these are good to have. Shove them in your tent. Not your tent. Shove them in your sleeping bag if it's a little cold. According to my husband, who's done actual like backpacking and whatnot, it does help. According to some other friends, the newer ones don't help, but everyone has their own opinions, and sometimes you just get a bad product. And then on this other side pouch, I have a little multi-tool that is also a hatchet. So there's a little out of the cover, nice little sharp blade right there. Don't cut yourself, don't cut yourself. Little hammer on this side, little pliers, and then of course your standard multi-tool things over here on this side. So there's like, you know, the knife, the Phillips, there's a little saw on here, little bottle cap opener and other thing, I'm not sure what, and another little saw with a file over here. This is just a nice little tool to have because, you know, sometimes you're just gonna need some things that a little regular utility knife just can't handle. And then another camping essential for me, little solar powered lights to put around my tent to make it easier to find at night. So that is everything that I have inside of this Nelson rig bag. Of course, there's other things that I'll always take with me when I'm on the road, like my rain gear that stays in the saddle bag. I've also got a little tire inflator tool that also stays in my saddle bag. I'll be bringing a collapsible cooler with me. That'll go in a saddle bag. And I talked with a couple of the leaders at the event, and they were saying that it's probably best to be able to cook and bring your own food. So I do plan on bringing my own food and cooking it myself. But the thing is, I'm actually out of room in this Nelson rig bag, so I went ahead and ordered a tank bag to throw some extra stuff in, like maybe my GoPros. Oh, I forgot to mention, I did have my GoPros stored in here as well. So, and I do have a saddle bag completely open too right now. Because then I have, you know, like I said, my rain gear. I also have a first aid kit that always stays on my saddle bag. And I'll be having a water bottle, an insulated water bottle, which I can fit inside here too. I can squeeze it in there, just barely. But for my cooking stuff, I'll probably just bring some like seasonings, a cutting board. Yeah, just a couple of things that are essential for cooking over a campfire. Because like I've got that mess kit. This is stainless steel, so I can put it over the fire and it'll be fine. But yeah, let me show you something cool about this Nelson rig bag now that I have the table full of crap. Let me make a little room real quick. Okay. Whoa! Quit whining. So a cool thing about this Nelson rig bag is if you're going on a long trip and say you pack this a certain way, I probably won't use this. There's a little zipper over here that is not the front pouch that you can just pour it down and have access to what you put in this little pouch. I had my hand warmers in there before. And quick access to the inside of the bag. I thought that was pretty cool. It would make it easy if you need to like hurry up and get something out of it. And then also, in this top portion, there's a zipper right here. I'm not sure if you guys can see this. Can you see it? Maybe? Maybe? Wake up? Okay, so you can kind of... So there's this top portion right here. This will unzip. And then you have access into the top storage. So maybe if you're packing something really tall and you just need that out of the way, you can just unzip it and you have room. So I am pretty happy with this Nelson rig bag. I'm excited to actually use it for the real camp out and not just a dry run. And then it's really easy to put on your motorcycle. There's straps on the back, little Velcro straps that are stuck together and covered in dog hair. Thanks, Blue. And you just loop them through these little things right here. Throw it over your sissy bar. Tighten it down. Just do it for both of them. There's also these little D-rings on the side too that I'm sure are available to help tie it down. Oh, I forgot to show you guys another thing. So this Nelson rig bag actually expands upward. I have it expanded up right now because I needed the extra room. Maybe I won't have to have it expanded when I have my tank bag, but we'll see. I just ordered that last night, so it'll get here soon, but that's how it looks like when it's not expanded. So you do get like probably about that much more room with the expansion. So anyway, if you guys have any like tips or tricks for doing your first solo So if you guys have any tips or tricks for doing your own solo motorcycle camping trip, please let me know, because this is my first solo motorcycle camping trip, Babes Ride Out, and I've never rode out of state on my motorcycle before. We will be this weekend, but I'll be with Devin, so it's a little different. I have my guy there. I have my mechanic, my emergency roadside service. Let's see. I'm going to probably invest in a little tool roll belt pack thing, whatever you want to call it, to keep in my saddlebag at all times too. If you got any tips or tricks for cooking, or, you know, maybe even some of your favorite meals that you like to cook while you're camping, please let me know down in the comments. And until the next one, y'all ride safe. Try not to get into too much trouble.